here to talk about veganism. It's a topic that a lot of people are a little bit confused about, but it's something I feel needs clarification. As a vegan, not long term, I mean only for the better part of 6, maybe 7 months at this point. I've been a vegetarian for about 14, 15 months. Being a vegan, to me, is something that started completely for health reasons. When you cut meat and cheese out of your diet and other animal byproducts, it inevitably leads to healthy consequences. That's something that you can't undervalue when looking at the vegan condition. You know, there's a lot of people that'll get angry and say it's only about animal issues. And I'm here to tell you that even though you might not focus on animal issues, that doesn't mean that it doesn't help the problem. I really didn't get into the animal side of it until maybe a couple months into my veganism. Now I understand the issues put forth, and I think that they're important and need to be dealt with. But if you're starting off and you just want to start for health reasons, that's perfectly fine too. There's no reason to say that I should be a vegan just because I want animals to be treated well, because the animals will be treated better as a result of you not eating dairy products, even if you don't necessarily think about it. The main point of this video is just to talk about the misconceptions behind being a vegan, how people view vegans in general. There are a lot of stereotypes. Most vegans are viewed as kind of hippies and kind of very liberal people. They're not very well represented as far as non-radical members of society. They're usually treated as the crazy people protesting in front of the meat factory or a Purdue chicken farm. And I come from a pretty rural area. I grew up in New Jersey, in a smaller town in northwestern New Jersey, where rural life and agriculture was kind of very present. Seeing animals slaughtered and, working farms wasn't something that was out of the ordinary to me. So I never considered the effects of non-vegan eating. Now, as a 21-year-old man, I've come to realize, certain things about whether it be the meat and dairy industry or about, your body's health. And I've been very unhealthy for a lot of my life at times. I would love to say that going vegan means that your whole life is healthy, but it's really easy to be an unhealthy vegan. I know quite a lot of vegans that will really just maintain a diet of Oreos and other things that are kind of vegan junk foods. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to lose weight, doesn't mean that you're going to put on muscle. Being vegan just means that you're going to commit yourself to at least trying to be better. This is really just an introduction to the channel. It's called The Vegan Author because I am an author and I'm also a vegan. Being an author is something that can be misrepresented too. It can be something that people think of as either completely hibernating or you being crazy, essentially. And it's also very similar to how people view veganism. And I'm here to tell you that there's a moderate version of both. You can be a vegan and you can be an author, and you can be regular just like everybody else.